Thank you, Jesse. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this presentation. We will talking about applying how to apply Neo4j to multi-level marketing companies. And first, I want to introduce myself. I'm Alejandro Puerto. I'm a data engineer at Rich IT, and I love graphs. Currently, at Rich IT, we process over 50 million operations daily as part of our daily routine. We help our clients capitalize on their data, and with over 12 years of experience in the field of data science in Mexico and a robust team of engineers certified in data platforms, we provide strong support. During this time, we have worked with major organizations, assisting them in the development and implementation of analytical solutions. This has allowed us to accumulate multiple success stories in payment processing and transaction analysis. Now, with that, let's dive into this session. This is going to be real quick. We will look at the agenda. We first get to know Prospera Link, a fictional use case. Then we will see a dashboard made with NeoDash for data analysis process and some application for community detection. And if you have any questions, you can uh, make them in the Q&A chat. So Prospera Link is a multi-level company specializing in wellness and beauty products. It was founded 20 years ago and has grown significantly, expanding to multiple countries and boasting thousands of independent sellers. However, with growth have come challenges. Senior management struggles to understand the complex structure of their seller network, identify emerging leaders, and optimize sales strategies. This is where Neo4j comes into play. Uh, as a multi-level marketing company, it has some seniority levels that the vendors or sellers they are going to expand themselves and grow within the network according to sales or according to people that they invite to join in their network. The challenges. Prospera Link had three major challenges. First, network visibility. With thousands of salespeople and a multi-level structure, it was very difficult to visualize how they were connected and who the influential leaders were. Also, identifying leaders, detecting the most effective salespeople and those with leadership potential was not an easy task with traditional tools. Also, optimizing sales strategies without a clear understanding of the network, it was very difficult to design effective sales strategies and incentive plans. So these are the current challenges that Prospera Link has within their company. And without Neo4j, it was very difficult. So what was the solution? The solution it was the implementation of Neo4j. So how to implement Neo4j in this process? First, the data modeling is the first step to apply in Neo4j. So we try to view the data not as a table or row column as it is very common nowadays, but it is a transformative perspective to a graph data view. So that was the first step. Then when you have the data model as a graph, you can make a pipeline, an ETL process for a data loading process that imports and creates the graph into Neo4j database. Then when the data is living in Neo4j as a graph, query and analysis is the next step. We use Cypher to query the data. And also visualizing and monitoring tasks are very important for planning and detecting sales strategies in this case. So how to build the graph model? We need to pass from a relational perspective to a graph perspective. This is an example of how a relational model looks like. That is a row and column view of the data. This is an example that we need to pass from this relational model to a graph model that many companies are struggling with these very first steps of the process of the implementation of Neo4j. So how to build this model? We need first, we create some questions that will help us to solve the problems that we have in the company. So first, where we, as the market company is a network of people. So we have sellers that some sellers are sponsors of other people. So that is the first step or the first node, the relations that it is identifying in this network. So a seller is a sponsor of another seller. Then we have sellers that lives in some city, some state or country. So we identify that relation as well. And to expand some data for geographical strategies or order, or where in what city are most products sold. Then a seller has category that are the levels of seniority. And also sellers make orders of products. And an order contains products that also the products have some category to identify some characteristics of the products. So also Neo4j has Cypher as their query language that is easy to read. It has less time writing and less time fixing. It is a powerful language for querying data graph. So said that, we will look at a dashboard made with NeoDash that it helps also for the data analysis process. This NeoDash is a product of Neo4j for making dashboards. So I made this dashboard with some views. So let's look at this one. We need to find some seller ID. This has the seller ID that looks at the information of this seller. So in this first look, we show the first level of the seller's personal group, and in the center is the current seller and their first level sponsored people. Also, it has the characteristics that we can look at the data of the node, and we can expand their relationships to get to know what other paths or patterns there are in the data analysis process. We can also have a look at the information of network depth, total people in the network, sales, summaries, histograms, and a look at search level of the depth. Another characteristic that NeoDash has is the ability to have multiple views in the same dashboard. So, and we can use Neo4j Bloom to make the process easier for the data analyst. And we have used an example of some data science algorithms such as PageRank to know what are the most popular sellers in the network network of the current seller, and also the betweenness centrality to look what are the most important sellers in the network. And also we applied a Louvain community detection algorithm to know what are some communities within the network. So this Neo4j Bloom has the ability to make easier the process of finding the data patterns. And the results are improved visibility of the network by optimizing data-driven strategies. An increase in sales is expected. We expect increased sales. Also, the vendor retention was increased as mentoring and support strategies were based on network analysis and not just on merely suppositions. And also a sustained growth was identified, and empowerment of effective leaders to promote growth within the network. And the trust and understanding of strategies within sellers was increased. So thank you so much for your attention. And if you have any questions, I will happy to answer them. Thank you.